It's officially been 7 years since I was diagnosed with PCOS, so let's get into how I even knew I had it in the first place. I remember my cycle being funky from the start. I used to go months on end bleeding and it was actually so miserable. And my mom has a history of fibroids and my dad has a history of type 2 diabetes, which are both triggers for PCOS. I kind of had the perfect storm. It was also late middle school, early high school for me. Around this time, like, unfortunately, eating disorders were trending, thigh gaps were a thing, anorexia and bulimia and like being underweight was like being celebrated and like pushed to us. And social media had just kind of started coming out and I had just started using it around this time. The media definitely had an effect on my mental health as like a young kid, and I ended up developing an eating disorder pretty young. There are also other things that can trigger PCOS: toxins in your environment, in your food, genetics, diet. My doctor at the time just suggested that I get on birth control. She was like, this is like the one thing that we know can fix it. I went a few years on birth control. It was absolutely miserable. I was gaining so much weight. And I think at my heaviest, I was like 160 something, 165, and I'm only 5'5". So I gotten off the birth control completely and I started to kind of do my own research on health and wellness and fitness, and that was whenever things all started to change for me. I wasn't just like masking my symptoms and my condition with birth control. I am a nurse and a personal trainer, so I know a lot more now than I did before, and this was honestly like my canon event into health and fitness. So in a way, I feel like, you know, it was supposed to happen that way because it brought me and my mom a lot closer, for one. And two, I found a passion for health and fitness. I wouldn't be a nurse, I wouldn't be a personal trainer today if it wasn't for my diagnosis. I kind of went too hard on the bronzer, not too much. Ultimately, I turned my pain into purpose, so I feel like it was just, you know, supposed to happen. All my metabolic labs come back normal. I don't deal with any insulin resistance. So if y'all want to know what I do to regulate my hormones and heal my hormones naturally, because I'm not on birth control, you couldn't pay me to get back on the pill, then let me know and I will make some more videos about that.